As 2019 ended and we all made way for 2020, we all wished Happy New Year to each other. But little did we know, little did we realize what lies ahead of all of us globally. And needless to say, the biggest sore of all being that small virus from one of our neighboring countries that changed a lot of things all around us. Economies crashed, countless people suffered, many died, people lost their jobs, so did I. But just like that invisible virus, some invisible hope is what kept me going so far, and hopefully would help me sail through and give me another scope to restart everything afresh. While almost everything went on a global pause, so did our motorcycle trips. And it was all very uncertain as to when again, where again. After several months of this new normal, as the lockdown eased a bit, we planned this trip. And after some basic research like we do always before our trip, we thought of revisiting this place, revisiting Chopta, but explored the place more, unlike the last time. We had plans to halt by the same place as we did during our last trip before this lockdown. The place was called Food Street. It's at a place called Katoli, which falls in between. But even when we were not on big CC bikes, we reached that place much before they could have opened for the public. So we saw the closed gates, unfortunately. We sacrificed our desire for hot chocolate in the winter morning and resorted to our chocolate cakes, boiled eggs and chicken salamis, while the 1+7T time-lapsed us. As we pierced through the super chilly weather on the open highways, we had our share of fun through occasional speed runs. After all, plain roads are so boring. And thus we reached Rishikesh pretty quickly, and this time GPS took us through a new route, new for us though. And that's through the Radhi National Park. So from here on, for both of us, it was a new route, and we were mostly following the course of the road and offline maps downloaded by Pratik on his phone. The route was narrow, had newly built roads, and it was beautiful as we went past the Chilla Dam just after Rajaji National Park. and it also took us through some dried up riverbed. Eventually, we started up climbing some hilly roads, and the curvy roads kept welcoming us with occasional bad patches here and there, which were manageable. Now, as goes the saying, the road to success is always under construction, and we realized that in the most realistic way, I believe. However, the Gixxer SF250 had a good ground clearance, as it kept tackling the undulations pretty confidently, though I was extra careful all the way. And who says a fared bike cannot handle off-roads? Well, I myself said so and believed so. However, that inhibition in my mind got all cleared during this trip. However, by now we were a bit hungry and thirsty for tea. Also, we needed to charge up our intercoms. So here's some music-based time lapse. Sorry about this camera bag that was resting on the gas tank and kept coming in the view every now and then. Gotta find a better way for that. But I don't want to exactly use another tank bag. So moving forward to one of those moments where we confidently ignored the Google Maps, and soon we realized that we are heading elsewhere. So a quick U-turn was done to get back on track, and then I spotted this bridge. And if you guys have seen my past travel vlogs, then you would know for sure that I love doing bridge shots. So just couldn't skip this one either.
GoPro on kara. Do you want me to take the same shot of yours?
Then came this beautiful stretch of tarmac with great views all along. So after munching several miles and kilometers, we finally reached Dugalbitta, which was our destination, Alpine Adventure Camp. And this is the same place where we stayed the last time when we came to this place 5 years back. Temperatures were almost freezing this time. It was easily, I guess, 1 or 2 or could be minus also, I don't know. And the first day always gets on with the acclimatization process.
थोड़ी सी.
We were hungry, we were thirsty, and on top of that we were feeling extremely cold. So this quick cup of coffee, and along with that we had some bread omelette and then after we just dozed off, and it was like too cold for us to bear for the first night.